Hey folks, Greg Silverman here, CIOs and bow ties. Today we're going to speak about cyber security. There's a lot going on there. It's kind of interesting. I've insulated myself in the space station as a result, just so that word does not get out. China suspected of really bombing the US as far as cyber attacks are concerned, certainly since coronavirus. FireEye, the big cyber security firm, has measured about 70 attacks, 70 attacks, and that's on larger US corporations by a group out of China, group of loosely affiliated contractors called APT41, or otherwise known as Bronze Atlas. And so they've really attacked our underbelly, and we've seen some of the softness in our infrastructure, which I'll speak about in a sec. By the way, all the links to articles I'll speak about are going to be below this. Another thing to be aware of that's quite popular is called fraudulent SIM swapping. And it is basically what it is. It means either somebody's in cahoots with the person at the cell phone company, or they call up and they impersonate the person, and they basically get your account transferred from one SIM card to another, which they have control over. Once they do that, they can then get, text-based authentication, and they can really start, rummaging into your whole digital life, and really it's quite problematic. I believe Jack Dorsey from Twitter, his Twitter account was basically hijacked this way at the end of 2019. So one way to always avoid such a thing, and probably a demand for such a thing, is a second-tier authenticators such as Google are always good to use in that respect, and that comes from the Associated Press. Certainly COVID-19 has wreaked massive havoc all over the place, but not least of which is on our cyber infrastructure. As we all start working from home and zooming in, etc., we're starting to see the weakness, the underbelly of our infrastructure. Great article by a gentleman by the name of Alan Wade, who's the Chief Investment Officer at the CIA. He basically talks about how our infrastructure will have to change. He talks about massive investment that will have to be made in cyber security, which is why we're interested in it, right? That's going to be investment from publics, privates, governments, combination of all of them. He says it's going to take a lot of innovation. We need to reconnect our supply chains in different ways to make them more secure. That's going to take inventiveness, and certainly the individual's behavior. Individuals will have to be step up their behavior as far as protection of their cyber data is concerned. So a lot of restructuring and a lot of investment and a lot of opportunity as a result, and we're always keen to be looking out for companies in that space. Lastly, there's a magazine called the Swiss Review, which is put out by Swiss government, I believe it is. Interesting article. They talk about a firm called Crypto AG, which is based in Zug, Switzerland. And Crypto AG, I believe, came around in the late 50s, and it was essentially an encryption company. And everyone thought, well, we could buy encryption devices from, a neutral Swiss company. Well, it turns out that, a few months ago, they discovered the CIA was actually behind this. And as a result, the CIA got a look into, all the enemy's intelligence goings-ons for decades and decades. So they cite the fact that the CIA was actually behind the 1973 military coup in Chile, and of course the CIA was well aware of the German spying actions going on, specifically from the East German side, the Stasi. Fascinating, and a bit of a controversy as far as neutral Switzerland is concerned. That's all we got for today. We'll come back with some more interesting stuff around cyber security. Be well, take care. Greg Silverman out.